Well, we don't have any wine and cheese here, but I might be able to find you a cold beer or something. We also don't have the Eiffel Tower either, but in this part of the country, we have some oil derricks. Which would you rather have, after all, huh? Welcome to Amarillo, Texas. We're here for the $70,000 Amarillo PBA Open.
Frank Elbert from Mesa, Arizona, a past Masters champion, shot a very respectable 234, but MIke Aulby with an almost perfect game. One hit that didn't go, 279.
And that qualified Mike to meet the next man on the ladder, and that was Earl Anthony, a rematch of our PBA National Championship match of a few weeks ago on CBS.
That's right, and the outcome was exactly the same. MIke Aulby bowling another great game against Earl. Earl had a little problem on one lane, went high a few times, 192, MIke Aulby 235.
So then he met our number 2 qualifier, Fred Connor, for the right to meet our number 1 seed.
Right, and Freddie Connor again bowling a very respectable game. MIke Aulby opened the 9th and 10th frames, Frank, for a 223. So Mike looks like he's locked in today.
Finals in Amarillo. Perfect.
You know, MIke Aulby has a chance today to be the first rookie in the history of the PBA to win 2 tournaments in 1 year. And this is how he plans to do it, right here. Throw those X's.
Doesn't seem to let pressure bother him at all. He's knocked down Anthony twice in the finals at Vegas, where he was seeded 3rd, and again qualifying today for this final match.
MIke Aulby a little insecure on lane 9. He's been high twice now, and he's been short twice. Not lined up at all on that lane, and if he keeps it up, Gary Dickinson gets a double here. He's really going to put the hammer to him.
By the way, we are told that this is the first live event ever out of Amarillo. We're proud to be part of that on the CBS Sports Spectacular. I mean, sports, news, anything.
The top of Texas.
Top of Texas, that's where we are. Frank Glieber with Dave Davis as we continue to cover the country. Following the PBA Tour, we're in the 7th frame here in the Amarillo Open. And Gary Dickinson, 13 pins ahead of the opposition, MIke Aulby, and working on a turkey.
Big shot here for Gary. Get himself 23 pins up with a few frames to go. And he might have been voted nice guy, but boy, he's sure an intense player.
If body English helps, he helped.
All right, you watch the head pin clear everything out. Look at that head pin work, taking out the 2, 4, 5, and 8. Not bad when you can make 1 pin take out 4.
He was almost in the next lane when the last pin went down, urging them on.
We've got the championship trophy over there. He's going to have to be careful where he runs.
23 pin advantage now. Dickinson going for his 5th straight strike. Yes.
He told me he wasn't going to miss the pocket today. But so far, he's been right. He hasn't missed it.
So the tall Texan now has a 33 pin advantage. Where does that place Mr. Aulby here as we bowl in the 8th?
Well, MIke Aulby's working at a 207 clip, and he has to strike out, Frank. He's got to go the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th for 237. I believe this is the first time since MIke Aulby's bowled on these telecasts that he's been this far behind. So we'll see what kind of grit he has here when he has to have them in the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Force Gary to get good counts or a strike in the 9th to win it.
1 down, 3 to go. Aulby now in the 9th.
It's the lane he's had trouble with, lane 9 or the left lane.
Gary is not going to look.
Threw that ball better. Yes, sir. He threw that ball much better that time in lane 9. Threw a little confidence that time. See Gary Dickinson over checking with Harry Golden, the tournament director, to see what the score is. MIke Aulby just threw this ball solid in the pocket.
In case you're wondering, Aulby started bowling at the age of 11. He was averaging 193 when he was 15. Now here's Dickinson in the 9th, working on his 6th straight strike.
This strike here and a spare in the 10th would put Gary Dickinson into the winner's circle. This is the big one.
10 pin.
And a good shot. A little lazy 10 pin here, a little lazy 6 pin, excuse me. It goes into the gutter, just doesn't have enough power to knock the 10 down. Gives MIke Aulby a chance, a little breathing room.
Aulby, keep in mind, has never lost a match on television.
There's that 1-finger spare shot of Gary Dickinson's. Something I wouldn't recommend to every bowler.
So he covers it. You know, his wife is also an outstanding athlete, I understand. Great swimmer.
Yes, she is. And she trains horses also. Tremendous horse trainer. Gary Dickinson right now needs a strike in the 10th frame to close out MIke Aulby.
Strike and a 9 count to win it, according to our master statistician, Mr. Flanagan. You look a little disbelieving at him.
He's right. This is tournament time right here for Gary Dickinson. 100 games of practice and everything else is right on this ball. Boy, he knew.